food today is Saturday. I need a lot. The Indian food today, y'all. The garlic naan and the mixed vegetable. I usually eat something with this. Almost like papusas, but it has vegetables in it. No meat. And it tastes good. Got me some mango. Oh, my nose itching. Hey, you guys. Thank you for the like, share, subscribe. Is that Niger? What? No. This is Indian food. This is garlic naan and I forgot what they call this with mixed vegetables inside. East Indian, not American Indian. Hey, you guys. Yep, European food. No, I'm not in India. I am in the United States. I eat Chinese food, Japanese food, Indian food. I love all kinds of different types of food. I'm American Indian, Egyptian. Damn it, I hate that. It's so small. Hold on, y'all. Just like, okay. Try to bring that closer. I hate to get food and liquids close to my food. I mean, my computer. Hold on. And let me turn the light up on my phone because it's extremely low. Low. I cannot see y'all for shit. Yeah, I'm not in India. I'm in America. Then y'all really can't see the food when I bring it up close. See these? They have mixed vegetables inside. With the garlic naan. That is really good. Now, black is a color. What's up, yo? Father James' favorite child. Name a car for an edit. Name a car. Hmm. I'm trying to think of the name of my favorite car. I don't even know the name of my favorite car. um, it's a sports car. It's one of my just for me cars. It might be just 2-seater, or maybe it's a 4-seater. I don't know. Thank you for coming, Kid Joe Karma. Whatever your name is. Talking about Black King Kong. King Kong in your fucking dreams. Have your ass screaming somewhere. Ancestors will be addressing you. A Ferrari? I don't think it's Ferrari though. It's a Chevy. Um Ferrari. No, it's not a Toyota. Definitely not a Toyota Corolla. For a family car, I want a Sprinter van. And for me car, I forgot what that thing is called. It's not a Ferrari. It's something like a Ferrari. It's a Hold on, let me see if I can find it. My nose itching. Oh, cars that are built like Ferraris. It's not a Ferrari. What the fuck is it? It's I could have swore it's a Chevy, something like a Chevy. For you, Adam. For you, Adam. What? Toyota Corolla. Um, it's definitely A casual car. I still would pick Dodge Grand Caravan. I still would pick a Dodge Grand Caravan. Not a Mustang. Definitely not a Tesla ever. Oh, you know what I would get? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I don't want that. What would I get? Is that it? It's a Lamborghini. It's a Lamborghini. I almost said Maserati, but it's not. That's disgusting. What in the hell? Yeah, I would definitely get a Lamborghini. What song was I hearing? But I'm about to get my herbal game back up. Sit up. Ooh. Excuse me. I don't think I'm gonna eat again for the rest of today after this. And it's not a lot. D9 grew up in the 21st century or 20th century or something like that. That video's from 2 years ago. And it's just now popping up. Thank you guys for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you guys. Yeah, me looking at these herbs. These herbs taste so good. Adam Mockler, y'all. Go check out his channel. That is true. What Plies got to say? We about to ride. Oh Lord. Plies reacts to Cracker Barrel removal of the white guy on the emblem on the. We're gonna listen to it. It's only 2 minutes long. I seen the view videos come across my feed. I ain't looking near one of them. I was like,
everybody what to do. Especially the ones yesterday, they so irate and so mad about Cracker Barrel. Yep, Cracker Barrel. Get rid of it. And I don't know, Cracker Barrel just sound good worldwide. But all of a sudden yesterday, they so mad about Cracker Barrel. They just called Cracker Barrel too. The white man. Right. They're gonna riot. They're woke. You think somebody give them? We're not going to Cracker Barrel. Nobody gonna give them. Trying to figure out why act like y'all so mad because they took the white man out the logo. They kept the word cracker. Shit.
no, he did.
They ain't changed. Man, look, I ain't sharp. Your knife in the drawer. But the restaurant name Cracker Barrel. That's the barrel right there. So what is that? So what is that? Because that's the barrel. I know I can see just like y'all. Company name Cracker Barrel. That's the barrel. So what is that? And y'all want to act like anybody bought it.
He a damn fool. Put a black man right there. He said, what?
That's y'all need to bring into the bracket. Right, they mad into white man out. Put peanut, Cracker Barrel. Put a black man there with Anderson.
Put a black man there. He fucking stupid. Plies is stupid as hell. Men win $6 million after corrupt prosecution in cop. That was 40 minutes ago. The YouTube channel. That news channel I'll be watching, y'all. Go check it out. Ooh, is that his new album cover for real? Drake. 22:33 on the clock. Angel numbers.
Just saying that this is the new album cover for Drake's.
They roasting him.
Ain't no way in the hell. That's enough. That you ain't gonna convince me.
They roasting him.
That Drake did this. I understand, you know what I mean, that this may be a time that everybody gonna say something about Drake and y'all. We ain't, no.
For Iceman.
There's no way in hell, any way in between that you gonna sit up here and tell me that man said, all right, I'm cool with that. Put some glaze on my face so I can have the album go. No. I refuse. Absolutely refuse to believe that. Y'all not gonna just tell me that one thing about me. I'm not just gonna believe anything.
Slurping.
Just tell me something and think I'm gonna just ride.
8 hours ago.
Ain't gonna be that. You can cancel Christmas on that. I ain't finna believe it. I understand that. I feel like this is artificial intelligence. I would have had to.
That news AI generated. That's hilarious. I knew they was coming out with some shit. Look at this. Jesus. It says California resident tested positive for bubonic plague. Oh, nigga, it's going down. It's going down. 'Cause they put it around, baby. I'm full. I can't even finish.
It's shocking to hear about a case of the bubonic plague.
This was great news to me. That's scary.
The cases are rare, but they do occur.
Heather Orchard, the nursing manager for El Dorado County Public Health, says plague bacteria are commonly found in higher elevation areas. It's carried by rodents and often transmitted by fleas.
So this person was camping in an area in South Lake Tahoe, and
Camping in the area. Wasn't we just talking about Plum Island? And how they was testing on these animals. Look, my nose itching. Nose just itching. Sick of my nose itching. At times.
was bitten likely by a flea.
That person is now getting medical treatment and recovering at home.
A lot of the symptoms are very common: nausea, vomiting, muscle aches, a bite that they may have noticed.
While these cases can be serious, they are curable.
It's treated with antibiotics and early identification.
The last human case of plague in El Dorado County was in 2020, but officials are routinely tracking it. So far this year, 4 rodents have tested positive in the Tahoe Basin.
We should have
Bubonic
something to
plague.
let people know that, hey, be careful, wear something. We should make some aware to people.
Still, there are a lot of questions from people who frequent the area
Is this the only place it's been happening?
about a disease they first read about in their history books, and the latest person
No
to
shit.
test positive.
His story
Thank you for
books.
watching it.
Why do y'all think that is, huh? Do y'all have any recollections? Oh yeah, it's that time they trying to kick shit off for real. Y'all better get y'all fucking mineral silver, get your house plants, get your copper. China creating China. Fuck. China creating. Fuck. Controversial pregnancy robots. I have the feeling that is in California. 4,000 acres burnt. China pregnancy robots. Bubonic plague in California. Shit. In what? Missing California mother and infant found dead in San Juan Quentin County. Yeah. All the confirmation that is needed to save. No, thank you. In the best, politest way I can possibly say. Yep, definitely don't want to delve into that. Hmm, 2 days ago, they found the plague in California, bubonic plague, usually found in higher elevations and mountains. From a tick or rodents. Yes, it's giving very much so Plum Island. Tropical storm for northern Atlantic. So let's see, this is the East Coast. You don't say. 31 minutes ago. See, the ping pong of the ideal of these things happening. It's not by coincidence. He's sent to Africa, could be deported to Uganda. He gonna be deported to Uganda. Interesting. A Hispanic man. Turn that Q3 down. Illegal U-turn that killed 3 people. Insane. Oh, the boy was handicapped. How? They murdered the boy? What the fuck? Don't know the whole story. What you know about the plague after South Lake Tahoe resident tested positive? For the bubonic plague. It's duck season. You niggas better duck. You niggas better duck. What's this? It's a spice. I just dropped it. Trying to pick it up. Rare case of bubonic plague reported in California. Wait, why does it just keep popping up? Stargirl? Who is it? I don't know who she is. What dreams may come? Robin Williams. People need to stay their sick ass at home. Lake Tahoe. I always wanted to go to Lake Tahoe. Just because people were like, oh, go to Lake Tahoe. It's another place that they flooded out. Oh, what? Never cook a big can of beans on your stove. Like, you shouldn't heat it up and then open it. For sure, you can cook a can of beans, but you can't do that and apply that pressure, and that pressure's gonna explode. Here we go again. The entire community is awakened. Women sent a message to melanated people that got the entire 4 hours ago. That is Belinda Strand, YouTuber. Man who recorded a viral video of South Bend officer detaining teen. What?
Grandkids
The teen girl shared his side of the story.
From inside that McDonald's on Michigan Street, it has been alleged the girl was threatening people inside the restaurant, complaining about her order. We've reached out to McDonald's for that video, and they referred us to police, which is yet to obtain that video to our knowledge. We're going to show you that interaction outside of the restaurant from the body camera, from the officer's vantage point.
That motherfucker was wrong. Raccoon caught a camera hitching a ride. That's hilarious. This Daycare worker should rot in prison. Yeah, she definitely should not put her hands. Anybody should not put their hands on a child like that. Black in their eyes and shit. It's a black woman. I think it was Miami. I have no fucking clue. What? This is ridiculous. Senior shootout love triangle. Injured man confronts in a wheelchair. Well, we can just definitely say that this shit is toxic. If you still up in age doing the same old shit. Florida sued for manatee deaths. 11 days ago. Mr. Beast is everywhere on how they wouldn't talk about Antarctica. Inside Out 3. Oh my god, it looks very catty. Shit is getting real. How real life events can definitely happen. Bubonic plague and well, there goes, hey, you should move from California. Look at that. What?
The one and only Botox cups.
Botox.
Damn thing about signing a permission slip just to do your job. But in Texas right now, that's the new rule for lawmakers. Call it what you want. Security protocol, keeping order. It's bullshit. It's surveillance, and it only gets uglier the closer you look. So here's what went down. Texas Democrats walked out a couple weeks ago to stop Republicans jamming through another gerrymandered redistricting plan. It was about keeping the game fair. When they came back, the Speaker, Dustin Burrows, dropped a little surprise. He told lawmakers, you can't come and go unless you sign this contract. What's in the fine print? If you sign, you agree to have a state trooper glued to your hip every time you leave the chamber. Want to go home? Grab some dinner? Step outside to breathe some air. Doesn't matter. You don't go anywhere without an escort. That's not protection. That's a leash. And the second we start normalizing lawmakers being treated like parolees in their own damn capital, you better believe they'll pull the same stunt on regular people. This is how it starts. Most legislators signed. Of course they did. Because if you don't, you're stuck. You can't function. You can't even leave the damn building. That's the point. It's about breaking people down until signing your rights away feels like the only way forward. I've seen control tactics before. This isn't democracy. It's coercion dressed up as procedure. And it works. Inch by inch, people trade away freedom just to keep their jobs, keep their routines, keep the machine moving. And the Speaker knew damn well most of them would cave. But one lawmaker didn't. State Representative Nicole Collier from Fort Worth told them flat out, no. She wasn't signing her freedom over to state troopers just to do her job. And because of that, she's been forced to sleep on the House floor. Literally, she's locked inside the chamber, allowed to shuffle between there and her office, but not to leave the Capitol grounds. Because troopers have standing orders. Don't let her out until she signs. That's not security. That's hostage taking.
That's
An elected
fucking
representative
crazy.
is being
What?
held inside her own workplace by armed officers, not because she broke the law, but because she refused to surrender her dignity.
Oh, hell no.
Texas Republicans turned a sitting lawmaker into a political prisoner in broad daylight, inside the people's house. You know, Texans love to brag about freedom and independence. Fucking spare me. Right now,
Yeah, that's
lawmakers
bullshit.
are under watch. And Nicole Collier, the one who refused to bend, is locked inside the Capitol like a damn criminal. This is the playbook. Force compliance, punish defiance, and dare anyone to call it what it is, authoritarianism. If they can cage a lawmaker, they can cage anyone. That's the future Abbott and Burrows are writing. I'm Michael Fanone, and this is The Michael Fanone Show.
Michael Fanone Show. The Michael Fanone Show is a YouTuber, so y'all can go, so like, share, subscribe his fucking channel. That's fucking insane. 4 days ago, so nobody knew that this was going on? I didn't know that was going on. What the fuck?
Bam, it's dinner time. Okay, meal prep madness on Sunday. Preparing to ask Congress to claw back nearly all federal funding for PBS.
The New York Times says the White House will ask Congress to rescind more than $1 billion in funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. That would equal about 2 years of its federal funding.
And now a response from PBS.
Everybody, Stuffy Big Bird, come see what Elmo did.
What have you done, Elmo?
Elmo wrote a diss track.
most pissed. Since that walk, his brain is broke, dumb fascist. It's clear he's not seen our show. Can't pronounce words he should know. What's next for he? Tariff cookies. He's pissed. My song is finished. My song is done. Brought to you by number
Fucking awesome. Hundreds fired from Southwest Side Target facility over
Allegations of widespread fraud at a facility on the Southwest Side
alleged
may have
high
some ramifications,
healthcare
including hundreds of
loan
workers being
fraud.
fired. WJ's Jenna Barnes is joining us live from Little Village with more tonight. Jenna.
Yeah, Lourdes, it's estimated that hundreds of workers at this Target distribution facility here behind us have been fired, accused of stealing altogether $1 million from the company in a fraud scheme involving healthcare loans.
Everyone was talking about it.
Employees at this giant Target Flow Center at Pulaski and 35th Place on the Southwest Side say word is spreading inside about a fraud scheme carried out by their
Of
coworkers.
where?
Block Club Chicago reports those workers took advantage of a glitch in an
Chicago.
employee benefit, Target's medical loan program. The error allowed employees to take out loans for $3,000 and pay back just $50 to have the balance erased.
It was wild to compile.
Block Club's Charles Thrush has spent the past week talking with employees who told him about a ringleader who discovered the glitch and then helped coworkers carry out the fraud. That person would charge a $200 to $300 fee for each person involved, and there were hundreds.
You're seeing anywhere from 400 to 700 firings from Target.
The company isn't confirming just how many people were involved, but tells us in a statement, following an internal investigation, we have terminated team members found to be in violation of our company's code of ethics.
It is a really good paying job for a lot of people. And then just to lose it for that, was it worth it?
Now, it's not clear whether those involved could also face criminal charges. Target says it's put measures into place to make sure this doesn't happen again, and they say these firings will not impact business operations. We're live on the Southwest Side. Jenna Barnes.
That's what they
WGN.
say. You motherfuckers say what they want. It's a glitch in the matrix. Oh shit. I love Penelope. Penelope. She was the real queen of Sugar Rush. We don't care. What? Damn. 4 days ago, missing woman found. Damn, I don't know what she found. Thank God. Maybe it was a hoax is the issue of their grievance. I'm not safe. These motherfuckers. Not safe. Someone broke in. Police refuse to help her. Viral TikToker puts woman's life in danger. Police refuse to help her. It's a white woman crying. I'm not safe. Someone broke in. Oh, damn. Yeah, police ain't shit. Like I said, unless they see somebody, they ain't doing shit. Like, it's fucking retarded. And to settle a dispute the old-fashioned way. Damn. Teenage would hand off gun to settle a dispute the old-fashioned way. That's real shit. What they show. Godfrey, comedian. What? Somebody's wrong about slavery. Shutdown, breaking Trump's alligator Alcatraz ICE prison shutdown. A day ago, huh?
A federal judge on Thursday barred the DeSantis and Trump administration from bringing new detainees to alligator Alcatraz and demanded the state close out operations at the immigration detention facility within 60 days. What's really incredible about this, and again, it's a victory now, but it will be appealed, is this was pretty much a torture prison out in the open with the Trump administration and the Republican Party hawking merchandise. Hey, it's Jordan with Status Coup.
This is Ashley with Status Coup.
On the ground.
In Philadelphia.
Flint, Michigan, East Palestine, Ohio. Please support the leading independent news outlet on the ground.
Covering what?
YouTuber Status Coup, COUP News. Interesting. Very interesting. Damn, it's fucking crazy.
The corporate media covers up.
Hey, it's Jordan.
I'm surprised this shit is not going viral. Surprised this shit is not going viral. On that shit being shut down.
Florida Governor DeSantis' administration will appeal this, but as of right now, a judge has halted new prisoners being shipped there, new construction, and called for this Gestapo.
Abbott and preach. The world stopped having kids, and it's not because of money.
Prison that many have called a concentration camp to be shut down. Before I give you the details, I want to be clear. There is no other mainstream or independent that has covered and investigated and dug on alligator Alcatraz more than Status Coup. We have been on the ground there multiple times, at great resources to us, at great expense to us, and we stayed on it after we left. So please support us if you can, so we can continue doing super vital on the ground investigative journalism. And thank you to our paying members who helped us go there and have helped us stay on it. Let me show you.
Strangers take custody of child. New law in California lets strangers take custody of a child, of children. That ain't fucking shit new, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
The details here. This is from the Miami Herald. Credit to them as well. They've done great reporting on alligator Alcatraz. Obviously, they're down there. Judge orders alligator Alcatraz shut down in 60 days. Says no more new detainees. A federal judge on Thursday barred the DeSantis and Trump administration from bringing new detainees to alligator Alcatraz and demanded the state close out operations at the immigration detention facility within 60 days. I don't even call it a detention facility. It is a prison where people are being held without due process. U.S. District Judge Kathleen Williams, in her 82-page ruling, prohibited the state and federal government from bringing additional detainees to the detention center, which has drawn mass protests. She also stopped any expansion of the detention facility, including adding industrial lighting or erecting any new buildings such as tents or dormitories. Though her order does not prohibit the state from making repairs to the site, the most striking aspect of the order is her demand that the state begin removing all generators, gas, sewage, and other waste items that have transformed the airstrip into a detention center within 60 days, rendering the site uninhabitable. Williams said she expects attrition to make the stripping of the site safe. Williams' order, a temporary injunction that will hold as the case continues to be litigated, comes in a lawsuit filed by environmental groups and the Miccosukee tribe, I always mispronounce it, apologies, arguing that the state and federal governments cut important corners when erecting the site in a matter of days. That would be 8 days, to be exact. And
disgusting grocery stores and restaurants got caught selling rodents in their fucking food.
Cutting corners like, I don't know, permits, I don't know, doing an environmental impact study, which by law you have to do, particularly in the Everglades, which is home to some of the most endangered species, pristine waters, aquifers, among many, many important environmental needs, as well as the wildlife. What's really, really incredible about this, and again, you know, it's a victory now, but it will be appealed, is this was pretty much a torture prison out in the open with the Trump administration and the Republican Party hawking merchandise, alligator hats, alligator beer koozies, literally like MAGA families on vacation pulling over to take selfies in front of the alligator Alcatraz.
Then we talk about motherfucking Louis Vuitton having a human petting zoo, like a human zoo. Like, when does this shit here stop? When does it fucking stop? When does it fucking stop?
Fine. As human beings passing out and being left sprawling unconscious on the ground in the prison for...
Hell, we do that in Section 8 housing now, don't we? And or regular homes that people are paying fucking cash for. This is happening everywhere to everyone simultaneously, and nobody pays attention to this shit. Now, for those who are truly suffering out in the open.
As much as a half hour, we broke that story a week or two ago. We got video of a prisoner recounting that story, was being left to be eaten alive by mosquitoes during the day while they sleep. A lot of these mosquitoes carry disease. We're being deprived water. We're being deprived adequate food. It was scalding heat inside. I mean, the list goes on. This was a torture prison in America. While the Trump administration cuts your Medicaid, gives massive tax breaks to corporations and wealthy people.
To corporations and wealthy people.
Literally is cutting food programs for the needy, is gutting the federal government, while distracting the masses with illegal immigrants, as Trump literally hawks his meme coins, has foreigners come to the White House and pay millions to have dinner with him. Open corruption. I mean, the list goes on. So this is a big victory. Reminder, we were on the ground there, more than most mainstream outlets and independent outlets. I want to show you some of that reporting if you've never seen it or you're new here. Definitely subscribe to Status Quo if you're new. We are almost at 500,000 subscribers and would love to get there. This was our reporter on the ground the first day at Alligator Alcatraz.
Zero helps me take my business anywhere I want.
trafficking, there's kidnappings happening, there are people being torn from their families, there are young mothers who will not be able to raise their children, and there's people who will never be able to become an elder. And these are indigenous people with medicine, with culture, with love, with communities. And they don't deserve to be ignored.
The goal is terror. The goal is for us to suffer the most. The heat index is like 100 plus here. So you're going to have issues of people being dehydrated, fainting, having heat stroke.
We're already seeing that in the Chrome detention centers. There needs to be some sort of respect towards the tribes that are putting tax dollars into the Florida economy. How dare they? This is not their land. This is our land. This is native land. This is Seminole, Miccosukee, and indigenous people who are working, who are living our lives here.
As always, they dump these, in this case, illegal or environmentally projects on native land, on poor black communities, on poor brown communities. And in this case, this is Seminole, Miccosukee land that they put this prison on. And the indigenous people have been leading protests out there as well, which hasn't gotten enough. I also want to show you just the insane mental sanitary problems with this prison that has been since the start. Again, this was our reporter, Ashley Bishop, covering it and talking to activists early on after this horror Gestapo torture camp opened.
We were not allowed in, but some media, particularly right-wing media, I know some very right-wing pundits had actually gotten ability to tour the facility, and the videos that they were putting on Instagram depicted cement floors with chain link fences. Like, it looked like a awful dog kennel, frankly. Like the place that it's like the kill shelter, right? That's what it looked like. And to think that that's where they're going to be putting people who have done wrong except for try to make their lives better by moving to we've promised them is a great place to live.
Here's another on the just disgusting lack of sanitation. Where are they going to put there's plumbing, there's no running water in this torture prison. Let's play this.
We have just like low amount of regulation around our environmental issues. I'm not surprised that their plan is just to dump a bunch of shit in the Everglades. Where's their poop gonna go? I hate to ask the obvious question, but like there's no here. It's not only just the weather itself they want to torture people with that, but just like the sewage situation that multiple people have already brought up. You septic tanks in the middle of the Everglades. People come here, they go boat rides, they go see the alligators, they kayak, they stand up paddleboard, they go to the beach. And you think about how delicate it is in terms of being a system. We got 1,000 people gonna drive how many miles? 70, 100 miles? Like, what logistics of this are stupid. What happens when you put people in an environment? There is poop, there is pee, there is lots of other kinds of waste. Where are we going to go? So how many more trucks are going to be driving down this road, right? It's going to dump it in Everglades. I don't know. There's not been a plan. This has been put political theater. The creeks and the water that flows through down to Everglades National Park into the Biscayne Aquifer, that's our drinking water.
We haven't even gotten to the point that literally it's hurricane season, and this tent prison is in the bullseye of hurricanes. I have spoken with people who have said people are going to die there. I have spoken to climate scientists and experts who have said people are going to die there. Prisoners are going to die there. This prison in 8 days cannot withstand
genocide.
a tropical storm, much less a hurricane. Let me show you another clip from our on-the-ground reporting outside Alligator, where protesters have been out there almost every day.
They're expanding. It's clearly what we've seen this past week. They've returned to the fill trucks. We've got 30 fill trucks an hour going back in and asphalt. We have wastewater coming out 24 hours a day, potable water going in, jet fuel going in.
others that are unmarked but that have hazardous placards. That's a wastewater tank, which we do. Yeah, and we do know it's been confirmed those are going to Broward's wastewater treatment facility.
So these tanks bring wastewater out of this facility and moving it.
They're just all day and all night. They've been bringing in more bunks for the staff. They've been bringing in more bathrooms. There were 2 trucks that went in like it had like
boxes with toilets.
It's not tall enough for a human to. I didn't know what in the world they even. Oh, look at all these generators. There are at least 4 or 5 ambulances that leave daily. This was today. An ambulance was pulling out of the facility, and as you can see, their lights on as they're pulling out. They will turn their lights off as down this road. It seems like every contractor has a connection to the governor or to prominent politicians and their donors.
I mean, that would track. These are all no-bid contract awards, right?
And a lot of them from out of state. I don't know how you get a no-bid contract from out of state. Managed to do it.
Simply put,
FEMA.
this was a massive dam
FEMA.
built on bigotry and to distract the MAGAs. If you want to have an actual debate about immigration, okay, we could have that debate. Are there issues with our border? Sure. Are there border towns that have dealt with crime? Yes. But I would argue the bigger criminals are, I don't know, on Wall Street that tanked our whole economy and never had to pay for it. And got
The
their
government can do this shit and literally get away with genocide.
prey on
They've been doing it.
brown people in particular with flimsy mortgages
They don't
or
plan
higher
on
interest rate
stopping.
mortgages. I'd argue the bigger criminals are the big pharma executives like the Sackler family. Poisoned hundreds of thousands of people, killed them through OxyContin, got off with a settlement. Or the big oil executives, the fossil fuckers who poison our air, soil, animals, don't even report it half the time with their oil spills, get off with a fine. I mean, we could keep going down. The defense contractors who help lead us into illegal wars that kill thousands and thousands of American soldiers, hundreds of thousands of people around the world. Big tech executives who steal your data and illegally sell it to parties. Probably forget big agriculture. I could go down the list. You want to start going after real criminals? Those are the people that you should put in prison surrounded by alligators. Not undocumented. Who, whatever you think about it, coming here undocumented is a mistake. And most of these people had no charges against them. We will continue to follow this, as I'm sure there will be appeals. Support status quo. I'm not saying we're the reason this happened, but I am saying loudly, we covered this from the beginning. Ashley Bishop jumped down there for days. They got eaten up alive by mosquitoes. We paid a separate cameraman to go down there several times to cover press conferences, vigils, and we had stayed on it even when we're not there on the ground. This takes a lot of resources. It can go viral, but it's important, and that's why we stay on it, and that's why it exists. Statusquo.com/join. Support us for as low as $5 a month. That's 16 cents a day.
Wanted to listen in on the cops when they say something crazy on their walkie-talkies.
And don't make the mistake that most of your mothers and fathers made. When I wake up in the morning, I pray and I thank God I woke up. The Ku Klux Klan woke up this morning. The drug pushers woke up this morning. I thank God I made another 24 hours in the most vicious, nasty, hateful, insane nation that's ever existed with my wits, without hate, without being bitter, and without being mean. And I thank God behind 24 hours in that type of atmosphere with the type of amusement and friendliness. And so I would say to young folks, don't be in a state of denial of the race and sexism. But don't let that block. Don't teach your children that you have to be twice as good as a white. That's an awful thing to teach your children. That's like saying because you're black, white America has a right to change your dollar for but we used to get 50 cents, and before that we used to get nothing. Young folks have to say, we don't want more change. Excuse me, we want a full dollar's change for $1. Register will never ring again.
Yes.
I would also like for young blacks to understand that about 80% of all employment happen with small businesses. And if you don't have a small business, then you have no for you. And I would say to young blacks, get into entrepreneurship. We will never catch up with white America until we get into business, because there's a thing called tax write-offs. And if you job and come together, 10 of you, and open up a corporation and have somebody run it, you hire somebody to run it, but you have tax write-offs. 98% of people that fly first class on airplanes would not, if that wasn't a write-off. And yet, on that first class, they gave away last year $800 million, almost $1 billion. But if a welfare mother asked for some apple juice for the baby, she's laughed at. And so I would say entrepreneurship, and then understand that we survive as a group until we get into communities and not neighborhoods. A community is, I control the police, the banks, the schools, the firefighters, and I control the flow of the money. And I have no problem when I go in a Jewish neighborhood and the shop owner Jewish, and I go into an Italian neighborhood, shop owners are Italian. When I come in a black neighborhood and the shop owners is not me. A Korean has a right to come in my shop for $30 million more than it's worth. Good business. But if we decide that we're not going to do business with that boy, then he'll have to sell it back, or she'll sell it back to a black person for $1 million. And then the money circulates, and that's how you change. We've been so dealing with the hurt and the pain and the misery, glamorizing a handful that have made it, that we have never really looked at, like they say, your role model. If you haven't got a role in your house, you should fall on your knees and pray to God, because something is wrong.
Yeah.
And so I would say to young folks, it's not about alcohol, but it's hard for me to say that to you when a 5-year-old got to reach Papa's beer and Papa's wine to get some mayonnaise. I would also say to young folks that the number one drug that will wipe you out is not cocaine, not heroin, it's marijuana, and they deliberately make that a recreation drug. It stays in the muscles, it stays in the blood, and it will wipe out your memory. And also, this is the first time in the history of TV. TV has always been known as poor folks. It's the first time that TV is not running rampant in the ghetto. It's running rampant in middle-income white America, because it's the marijuana that they spray. And so I would just say to young folks, you have to reevaluate everything you've been taught. I would say to the black folks, the person is 90 years old don't mean they have wisdom, and you need to listen to them, because if you was dumb and stupid when you was 9, you're dumb and stupid when you're 90.
With real fruit puree, and now with no.
Thanks. Oh, that was the end of that video. That's how we're going to end this right here. I'll be back a little later, get another video in, and we're going to go in. Finish from last night. Y'all be great. Talk to y'all later. Why prompted me yesterday to do a tie. Now I didn't. I don't know. We'll see what the hell's going on. Y'all be great. Do self-reflection. Stay hydrated. Control. Self-aberration. Self. Take accountability. It may not feel like you shall follow. Do it. Get through it. You can do it. You'll be all right. It'll come back to you even better. Better than its weight in gold. All right.